YouTube, we at the CT Barber Expo. Let's go. That kind of rhymed though, but really, come on, let's go. Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction. What the hell?
Sir, sorry. I just going right to the Stylecraft archive.
I was trying to make like colors, like Prince is red and trying to,
Okay.
and then you're the white guy.
Right. Okay.
I know. It's funny.
Right.
That was really like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
like red, white, blue.
Look at this dude.
I thought you were gonna be late.
You thought I was gonna be late? Dang! I'm an exception to the rule. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not like all of them, man.
Blue is you. Okay. White. Hold up. I got some. What's good, man? I'm gonna text Prince. Where the fuck you at, bro?
He late. He on black people time. Tank.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to say to the first person?
Let me see this. What do you mean the first person?
What's going on, y'all?
What do you mean the first person?
The first person.
The first person.
Happened.
Happened.
So what are we getting today?
So what are we getting today?
What are we getting today? What, like a one on top type?
So a one on the top?
Yep.
Iron it, but when it comes to baking,
We here.
it's down to a science. You gotta measure things for it to work properly. So are you gonna do it?
We here.
Yes, sir.
I'm starting off with the clock.
Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with Squire, Copy the Cut Challenge. We here at CT right now, early in the morning. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna end it right here, but yeah, we just did the Copy the Cut Challenge podcast. Yeah, in this video, I should be doing like a taper with braids. If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me I'm wrong in the comments because it could be something else. You know what I mean? It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. Alright you guys, so before you want to start cutting, what you want to do is you want to comb the hair out, brush the hair down, whatever you got to do to make sure you start off neat. You want the hair to be laid, stretched in place before you start cutting. Because what you're doing is you're lifting the hair off of the scalp, making it easier for the hair to feed into the teeth of the blade. Meanwhile, knowing the direction of the hair growth pattern. So right now, I got my one guard on with the lever open. And I'm just going with the grain. I feel like a 1.5 is the perfect length for this type of haircut. It makes the hair really lay down really well. And it also keeps a little bit of bulk that you need at the top for the blend to look well. So to start off this high burst taper, What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my trimmers and set my bald line in a triangle-like shape, right? The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanna create this circle-like shape blend to my taper. I wanna keep the vertical bar as dark as possible. So in the end, it's gonna leave like this good shape for the taper to stand out. Going back using my clippers, the second guideline I'm gonna set in is with the lever open, going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure that I keep that triangle-like shape as much as possible. You wanna make sure you comb down the hair as you go as well, just to make sure everything continues to be neat. Next guideline is that one guard with the lever open. I'm going up, but I'm not going all the way up. I'm kind of coasting as I go up, making sure that I not necessarily keep that triangle-like shape, because at this point, you're just kind of debulking the top, but I'm also still combing down as I go, making sure everything continues to be neat. So from here, I'm gonna work my way back down, but I'm gonna take baby steps as I go down. So all I did was close the lever on that one guard, and all I'm doing is softening up that middle line, using my corners, and really using my corners as much as possible throughout this whole process. Now putting on the 0 guard with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. It's gonna be much more easier now that you softened it up with the 1 guard closed. So just take your time, make sure you use your corners and comb down as you go. So like I said, I like to take baby steps as I go back down. So whatever the 0 guard close couldn't take out, I'm gonna go back with my lever open and kind of detail those areas where I see bulk. Now there's 2 ways you could attack knocking out that bottom line. You could either close the lever fully and flick out that bottom line and open the lever as you go up. But since we've been softening it up, I would suggest just setting it halfway, soften up that bottom line, and then take it out fully with the lever fully closed. Now everything from here on out is detailing, all right? Detailing is extremely important. It separates you from being just an average barber. What I like to do is I like to refer to the mirror. The mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on, all right? Also, if you don't have access to a mirror, that's okay. Look away from the blend, come back to it. You'll start seeing different things that you didn't see the first time. You know, because when you look at things for a long time, sometimes you can get, you know, caught up in the blend. So look away, come back. You'll start noticing different areas where you can improve. And in the end, I like to make sure the bottom half is razor bald. So I'm gonna use my shavers. This adds another transition to the blend, but you wanna make sure that you ask your client first, especially if he has coarse hair, because he might not be able to use it. Sometimes these cause razor bumps. Now, as far as the back goes, it's pretty much the same exact steps. You just got a lot more room to work with, but as far as the guideline goes, it's the same steps. So with his braids hanging down in the back, it's kind of hard to pin it up with some duck clips or something like that. So I have to hold it with one hand and just, you know, cut without, you know, combing the hair down. You got to learn how to, you know, adjust to your situations, you know what I mean? So make sure you know how to navigate something like this. Something like this is a tight spot, a tight area. And I am just setting the clipper down and brushing it. You don't see that on film, but I do that. But it just kind of takes longer maneuvering like that. So in tight spots like this, you got to try your best. And that's what I did here. But I still use the same exact step. This is something that you want to memorize as well if you're a student. This is going to help you out on your speed. So right now, I'm going to prep the front line. and I'm gonna spray some dry shampoo on my client's front line. All I'm doing right now is cleaning the front line. I'm making sure it's nice and clean. I'm gonna come behind it with some rubbing alcohol just to clean everything up. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in the full 360, and your girl gonna act like
No, don't do that!
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you made it this far, make sure you type no, don't do that in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy, and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.